Jiri Prochazka responded to Khamzat Chimaevs' allegations about their training sessions in a recent statement. Since Chimaev had earlier claimed to have beaten Prochazka in training, fans had been filled with curiosity and anticipation. Prochazka addressed the comments with a composed and focused perspective. Here is what he said. "He can talk whatever he wants. Sometimes it's not right to talk about these things because it's preparation, but what happened, happened. I'm ready to challenge everybody and it doesn't matter to me. For me, now is the part that I don't want to choose who will be my opponent. I'm just looking to be the best." It's obvious that Prochazka and Chimaev are both well on their ways to become the best in their respective fields. Fighting fans all throughout the world would surely be excited to see the prospective matchup between these two really talented fighters. Reacting to criticism over his upcoming battle with veteran fighter Tony Ferguson, Paddy Pimblett said that those who have been critical of him have been quick to change their minds. Pimblett, who just made his octagon comeback following a long surgery layoff, was met with a flurry of criticism at the announcement of his bout with Ferguson. Ferguson's fans felt that the UFC was intentionally matching their favorite against Paddy in an unbalanced contest. Addressing the backlash, Pimblett didn't mince words. Here is what he said. "I'll be coming back in December and showing yous all what you forgot. I've seen a lot of people talking bad about the fight, which is quite annoying. A couple of weeks ago, before this fight was announced, I was the worst lightweight in the UFC, know what I mean? I was the worst in the division. Then as soon as me versus Tony Ferguson gets called, it's like, oh, they're feeding Tony to the wolves. How can the worst in the division be a wolf? Everyone trying to say that Tony is getting fed to the wolves. But like I said, the other week I was the worst lightweight in the division. So stop contradicting yourselves and sort your facts out, you gang of bums." The coach of Islam Makhachev and Khabib Nurmagomedov, Javier Mendez, recently gave insightful commentary on the much-awaited match between Kamaru Usman and Khamzat Chimaev. Mendez highlighted the nuances of mentalities that can be crucial in this epic fight. Here is what he said. "Well, that's interesting because the one thing Kamaru has is great wrestling, and Khamzat, that's his forte. Khamzat is a better submission specialist, but I'm sure Kamaru is a better wrestler. Khamzat is a bigger buy. This one is one of those deals where I definitely don't favor Kamaru because he's coming in kind of like one of those, I'm making a hefty payday, and the winner gets to fight Strickland for the title. That's a big incentive. So on this one here, Khamzat is potentially in the same scenario as Islam. He's got a guy that's got nothing to lose." Fans are excitedly anticipating the clash of styles and mindsets that will characterize this high-stakes matchup as the fight gets closer. The stage is set for an exciting bout between two of the most dangerous contenders in the welterweight division. Charles Oliveira, the former lightweight champion, has withdrew from his much-awaited fight with Islam Makhachev at UFC 294. Within the MMA community, the revelation has caused some to think and wonder about Oliveira's intentions. Belal Muhammad has expressed doubts about Oliveira's choice. Muhammad claims that Oliveira never intended to compete in Abu Dhabi and that Oliveira's cut, which occurred just a few days prior to the bout, may have served as a convenient excuse. Here is what he said. "Charles got what he wanted. He is not fighting in Abu Dhabi. As a fighter, you understand the game. The training is the hardest part. But the biggest fight of your life, the biggest rematch of your life, you get a cut 10 days before the fight on your eyebrow? Like, who are you training with, bro? Anthony Pettis, before his fight with Dustin Poirier 1 week before, he got split open. The world didn't know about it. Anthony got it surgically repaired, stitched up. It opened up in the fight, but he still went in there and fought. To me, Charles never wanted to go to Abu Dhabi. He never wanted to fight in enemy territory. Do I say he did it purposefully? Who knows? But he chose not to fight." Islam Makhachev made a bold claim about retired legend Khabib Nurmagomedov in a recent interview, saying that the lightweight champion is still in perfect shape and could easily defeat Sean Strickland, the current middleweight champion, if he decides to make a comeback. Nurmagomedov has been retired for 3 years. Makhachev, a close friend and training partner of Nurmagomedov, spoke with confidence when asked about Khabib's potential return to the octagon. Here is what he said. "Today I was asked, can Khabib come back and beat Sean Strickland in a championship fight? I can confidently answer that he can easily do it. It's been 3 years since Khabib retired, but he never misses a training session. I can say without doubt, if he wants to, it'll be no effort to him." Although Khabib has not stated that he plans to return to professional combat, Makhachev's remarks have sparked conjecture regarding the nature of a possible showdown between Khabib and Strickland. It would surely be a major event that would get a lot of interest from fans all through the world. Thanks for watching. If you're a fan of MMA, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you never miss an update. Also leave a comment below with your thoughts on today's news. Keep supporting the sport, and we'll see you in the next one.